Hey YouTube, Pipe Lawyer here, coming to you once again from the warm, friendly, safe, dry confines of the Sanctuary. It's rainstorming here in Atlanta, but I'm enjoying this inclement weather with a full bent ardor and filled it with the seen Orlick Golden Sliced. A tobacco of which I've become more enthusiastic ever since Smokey Joe Tennessee has been raving about it, and others of you also. I got that tin before I, heard all of you, speak so highly of it, and I smoked it, and I enjoyed it, but, it's funny how the power of suggestion can have an influence on one's mind and likes and dislikes. So I began to sample it more and more, and I've really come to enjoy it a lot more. I'm appreciating its simple complexities, put it that way. But that's not why I'm here. It's been a couple of days now since old Pipe Pops passed away, and I've seen the videos you all have been putting forth, paying tribute and homage to John, and recounting the experiences that you've had, and just sharing your feelings and your sentiment and your loss, your sense of loss and your mourning, and I sharing that with you. And it occurred to me while I was watching many of these videos. It occurred to me that Jay, Dig HSX, had made a video about 2 days prior to Pipe Pop's passing away, where, ironically, he had ranted about funerals. And not about the concept of having a funeral for someone who's, passed on, but rather about basically the hypocrisy that takes place at funerals often, where either someone who knew the deceased didn't like them, and comes and all of a sudden has these glowing words of affection when in fact they really didn't like them in real life, or someone who didn't know them that well, or was perhaps neutral about the person that had passed on, yet they spoke in such lofty terms of their relationship with whomever, and sometimes even those who did love the person who had passed away, but for whatever reason failed to demonstrate that love to that person while they were alive. My mother has a saying, and I've always heard her say it. She says, "Do for a person while they're around, because when they're gone, it's too late." Now, why am I bringing this up? Why do I mention this? What is the nexus between old Pipe Pop's passing and the video that Jay did on ranting on the two-facedness that takes place at funerals often? Well, it's simply this. I want to mention and emphasize that we have not done so. We have not been two-faced. We have not been hypocritical about our love. From what I've seen in the outpouring of affection, it wasn't too little too late. From what I saw of the videos that old Pipe Pops put up and all the comments that trailed the box where his vid was shown, comment after comment after comment, my point is that we showed old Pipe Pops, while he was still alive, that we loved him. We miss him, we mourn him, but we don't regret anything, because we did for him while he was around. We made it clear to him that we loved him and that we cherished him. And old Pipe Pops, when he left this earth, I'm sure, had no doubt of that either. So, I just want to take this moment. I don't mean to belabor the point, but it's important because Jay, in his video, pointed out some very real, harsh truths. And I'm proud to say that we, however, as pipe smokers and friends of each other, have proven ourselves to be the exception rather than the rule. So, we should all be proud of ourselves. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of all of us. I'm proud that we counted John among us as a gentleman of the briar. And it's good to know that, yes, we had kind words for him after he ascended to God. But as importantly, we shared that affection with him while he was still down here on earth with us. So that being said, congratulations. I'm proud of all of us. So until next time, this is Pipe Lawyer saying cheers, and as always, remember, I'll present the evidence, but you be the judge. Rest in peace, John. Old Pipe Pops, God bless you.